So when it comes to this work, I dated a guy in Buchenwald. It's actually a story, and maybe I can tell you about the story. And back in the time when I was living in Weimar, I was studying at Bauhaus University, and I was also new there in 2013. And it's a very small place. And I was like going on dating app, and then I was like, who is there? Then I met a guy from the app. His name is Francois, and we were talking about where to go. Then he said it's very important to visit Buchenwald because it's a historically significant memorial that one should visit. And so then we had a date in Buchenwald Memorial. So Buchenwald is a concentration camp, and where the homosexuals were persecuted and executed. And so back then for us, going there on a date was very weird, because then even though we know that it's not happening anymore, but at the same time to imagine that if we would have born in a different time, we might have been locked up in the same place that we were standing. And so once inside the camp, I was telling Francois, can I kiss you here? And he said, yeah, why not? And I kissed him, and I told him that people couldn't do it in the past, here, right here. And so it was actually just a story, and I didn't really think about doing artwork or not. But talking with friends and people, they all think it's very weird. So, what a story. And so I then asked Francois to send me a text. I asked him to write a text about what happened on that date, and he wrote me a text here. He said, here, as you can see, I had lost faith in mankind. One day I decided to go to Buchenwald with this guy, which is me, and once inside the camp, he kissed me and helped me to find the oak tree. The oak tree is a famous tree in Buchenwald about the meditations of Goethe. And then I knew there was hope, for I had just experienced human warmth where I least expected to. So he wrote me a text, and I asked him what kind of color he likes, and then I used the dark brown, the color he likes, to do the frame here, and with the text that he has written. And so this is the work in 2013, and in 2014 then I also showed this work in Moscow when they banned the gay propaganda for the next 100 years. Somehow there was also a connection how this work came into place in Moscow too.